the amount of money that some politicians get after they retire will absolutely blow your mind. And I'm talking every year until they die. I think will probably make all of us a little bit angry to a degree. And I don't want to get bogged down in the politics of who we like or don't like, because this is for all politicians. But you know how Peter Dutton lost his seat, which means that he's no longer a politician?
Yeah.
Yeah. His package to leave politics, and this is for all politicians who serve in Parliament for 12 plus years, they get an ongoing salary for life, right? And Peter Dutton, this is all scaled based on their position, their longevity, and a few other things. For the rest of his life, he's going to receive $258,000 a year. $258,000 a year, that's his pension.
That we are paying for as taxpayers.
We are paying for as taxpayers.
And do you know what's so wild about that is it's clearly not performance-based, because he failed very publicly and very spectacularly in that role.
Yeah.
He was so unpopular. He didn't even get close to being elected. He fumbled the bag. And he's getting rewarded for that. That is so wild.
He gets all of that. Yes, for doing the things that you said. So basically what this is, it came in 1948 and it was called the Parliamentary Contributionary Superannuation Scheme. And effectively what it meant was that any politician who served for 12 years or more was eligible for this. And
let me guess, the politicians were pretty quick to pass that.
Believe it or not. Yeah. So what they were saying at the time, and this could have been true, I think it's a bit different now, was that once people go into politics, they can be so hated that it's hard to get another job.
Oh, please.
And so I don't know if the salaries were what they, on a scalable level, what they are today. Like, they're quite high today comparatively to the normal wage. So anyway, in 2004, John Howard said, okay, enough's enough. We're not doing this anymore.
Good.
But anybody who was in politics before then was still eligible to take it. So Peter Dutton, because he was in quite a high position and he was in politics for a long time, he's at the highest scale with 258,000.
Yeah.
But there's 6 politicians still in politics still eligible for this. And some of them would be paid out big, I'd say. So Anthony Albanese, the Prime Minister, he came into politics in 96, so he's eligible.
That explains that big waterfront property he just paid for.
Exactly right. And the big grin on his face all the time.
He'll be able to easily get approved for that mortgage.
Exactly. Penny Wong, Barnaby Joyce, Tanya Plibersek, Catherine King, who I hadn't actually heard of. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. She's a Labor MP. And Bob Katter are all going to be eligible for this.
That is just so wild. So, I mean, it's hard to get angry knowing that it's now going to be phased out. But is there going to be any level of that anymore?
No, I think they just get normal pension or whatever. Like, there's a different plan with super and everything. So I don't know how going forward it works for them, but it's not to this scale. Like $258,000.
That's crazy.
For the rest of your life. So that basically means, like, say you or I leave radio tomorrow. We've been here for more than 12 years. We would get our salary for life. Doesn't matter what we go and do.
No,
but
Just
we
to be
don't.
clear, we will not.
We don't.
That's crazy.
And they can work
just
other
wild.
jobs as well. So, like, Peter Dutton still gets this regardless. He could go and sit on some boards, go into the corporate world, earn $500,000 a year there or whatever, and still get his quota.
He's still on top of getting that.
Yes.
Oh, no wonder politicians, and I know we say this quite often, but no wonder they're so out of touch with everyday Aussies that are struggling to pay their bills. Because when you know that you're set for life, and it does speak volumes about why Peter Dutton was, he very famously did a lot of very out of touch things in the campaign. This totally speaks to why they're just living in a different realm to everyday Australians. Like, $250,000 is life-changing money for a lot of Aussies.
Yeah.
And to know that you're going to get that till the day you die, like that creates peace of mind that everyday Australians could only dream of. And they're just getting it like it's nothing. So it feels like a slap in the face, to be honest, that we're putting money towards that, especially when we've got so many people right now struggling to pay their bills.
It's insane, isn't it? I think, hang on, I've just got the number here. So I think they deserve it while they're in Parliament, to be honest.
Yeah, well, they're doing the job. They're literally getting paid to be unemployed.
Yeah, but they put themselves out there. They, cop all the flack and all that. But once they're done, I think that should be over. Now, in 2004 or 2024-25 financial year, the PCSS, which is this Parliamentary Contributory Superannuation Scheme, will spend $48 million on old politicians still alive. $48 million.
40 and look at the way our nursing homes are being run at the moment, and how hardworking Aussies are having to, try and live off the pension that they get from the government.
Yep, there's nothing that can be done about it, but that's what it is. It's been phased out,
Jeez,
but
can we talk about something a lot nicer? This has really put me in a mood.